Disclaimer: our podcast is for entertainment only. We are not discrediting anyone who has had any of these paranormal encounters or believes them.
Hello, beautiful human beings. It's Mars and SJ here with Undeniable Mysteries, a podcast where we find paranormal stories on the internet and we rate them on how believable they are to us. We are going alphabetical order of the United States. Our first category is cryptids. SJ, next cryptid in state.
Pascagoula River aliens in Mississippi.
Dun, 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 dun. Love me some alien stories. This is great.
Yeah, of course, because your favorite is aliens. So.
Love aliens. All right, so let's get into this Pascagoula.
If you listen to the last one, that's kind of what we talked about at the end.
Yeah, aliens.
Yeah, that was the main thing we really.
Dude, I want to get abducted by aliens.
No, then I'd have.
I'll come back.
Yeah, right. You probably get cozy there and stay there.
Just chill out with the aliens. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into the river aliens, all right? So, on the evening of October 11th, 1973, 42-year-old Charles Hickson and 19-year-old Calvin Parker went fishing on the west bank of the Pascagoula River. As dusk fell, they heard a whirring, whizzing sound and saw flashes of blue light on the water. They looked up. Yeah, they looked up to see an oval-shaped object approximately 30 to 40 feet across and 8 to 10 feet high. 3 creatures came gliding out of the craft and took them aboard. SJ, we have an abduction story.
Oh my god.
Completely paralyzed but still conscious. Gosh. The 2 men were subjected to a medical exam by a giant robotic eye. They were then returned ashore and the craft sped away. So
a giant robotic eye?
Da-da-dun.
Huh?
So they reported the incident to Keesler AFB and the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. A secretly made audio recording, revealed that they were traumatized, worried about their families, and had no intentions of deceiving anyone. Hickson actually passed a polygraph examination.
Can we have the audio?
Dude, that'd be so cool, but I don't know if we'd be able to do it on our podcast since we're not like... Okay, so both the men described the creatures as 6-foot-tall robotic humanoids. I've never heard that before, a robotic humanoid.
Oh my god.
So it had gray elephant-like skin, bullet-shaped heads, slit-shaped mouths, and crab-like pincers.
What if this is actually what aliens look like and we're just depicting them with, big bulging eyes, but this is how they actually look?
But they say that there's different kind of aliens.
Well, I never knew that there was different kinds.
Well, the reptilians are aliens. If you believe in the reptilians. Okay, so...
Do I believe in reptilians? No, there's no such thing as a scaly lizard.
They had the ability to levitate and hover just above the ground.
Dude, this seems like something that'd be in, like, I don't know, 30, 40? A year. Like, this does not seem... This seems like futuristic stuff.
This was back in the 1970s, dude.
Dude, what if it's time travelers? What if we look like that in the future?
I don't know. I do not want to look like that in the future.
Me neither. Why'd you gasp? Like...
Because that's a really awesome theory. Not gonna lie, that's really cool. But I don't want to look like that. No offense, Pascagoula aliens.
Like, you guys look great and all, but I don't want to look like that.
No. Maybe in the future I want to look like that.
I like myself how I am now. All right. What if that's how you look like in your future life? Like, what if you get, happy loving?
What if I look like that in my parallel universe?
Ooh, what if that's how we all look in our parallel universe? Like crazy. What if there's a parallel universe with everyone who's a cryptid?
We have another encounter.
Dude, what if this one gets top?
I'm kind of feeling it. Okay, so 45 years later, for the first time after this incident, after the 1970s incident, a witness is coming forward saying she
so it was
saw
the
this
same
alien
night.
encounter. It was the same night.
Dude.
Maria Blair was waiting with her husband, Jerry Blair, waiting for him to leave on a boat to work offshore. What she saw that night is something she's telling for the first time publicly.
Oh my God.
It was a warm night. It was like 73 degrees, and it was kind of easy to just sit in the car and wait for the captain to get there, Blair said. While they were waiting, Jerry went to sleep, and Maria saw what she describes as strange, a blue light streaking back and forth. She said, "You're looking up at the sky, looking at the stars, the Big Dipper and things. That's when I saw it rise up in the sky. Where I saw it come up, the blue light was just right over where they were abducted." At the time, she thought it was a plane or a helicopter. "You don't think it was a UFO," Blair said. According to Blair, the blue light continued moving without noticeable sound for about 30 minutes when it went out of sight. We hear this loud water, just something fell in the water. It was a loud splash, Blair said. The water was just rippling, and when I looked down, that's when it looked like a person in the water. I was just looking... I was looking just right below me. Blair still doesn't know what she saw in the water and didn't think much of it until the next day when she heard about what Parker and Hickson had told the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. "I was watching two men being abducted by a UFO," she said. So despite believing what she saw was a UFO, she never talked about it to anyone except for her family. Blair's husband wanted her to keep it quiet. Yeah, when she said she would talk about it, I would tell her to shut up. People are going to think you're crazy, said Jerry Blair. Jerry Blair. Oh, Parker published a book to tell his story. I don't see any other encounters. It's just them.
I mean, still.
That's still crazy. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we already saw an image, but let's see some more of these images. I mean, it's the
They
same
have
thing.
weird little, like, spike thing. I thought that was a hat at first.
Me too. I'm assuming those are its eyes. They basically made it into like a Pokemon.
They make all of them we've seen. They almost always make them into Pokemon. It's cool.
So this is another cryptid where it's more than just one. It's a little group. It's a little family of them.
No, what if there's a little baby?
Aww.
Anyways, my rating is 10.
Okay, so yeah, image. So
Yeah.
you think this is really believable?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like it's either someone coming back from the future to the past, seeing whatever the heck we were doing and what our minds are, or it's just an actual cryptid.
Your theory makes it sound so believable. Because if you think about it, they always say, like, robots are going to take over the world or whatever. And they said this is a robotic human. So it could be from the future. This cryptid could be, like, people from the future.
It could be people. What if people get turned into robots?
But, like, why would they want to inspect, like, humans now? Unless they don't have much history on us now.
Because they forgot about history. Because they don't have, like, books and such.
Dude, okay. Your theory just, like, backs this up.
This is very believable.
I give it a 10. The image, I give it a 10.
How the story?
The story.
Dude, the story is so descriptive.
It's so crazy.
Like, I'm giving this a 10. Like, it is so descriptive.
Yeah, give it a 10.
Like, even if you can tell when a story's trying to be fake, because, like, yeah, like, they could give, like, really descriptive details, but
He passed a polygraph test.
yeah, it's crazy.
They had a secret recording of these guys. They could have just fabricated this whole thing, but the people were like, "Oh my god, they actually sound like terrified, like traumatized." Yeah, give me a 10 for the story.
All right.
Proof. Oh god.
Oh, Everything's fine. All right, we're good.
We're just destroying everything. Okay.
We're destroying everything.
I can't give it a 10, SJ. I can't.
Why?
Because even though there were two different perspectives of this happening, I did not read of any more encounters since. It was just those in 1973 and nothing since.
I mean, maybe they don't need a lot of information now. Maybe they
I don't know. I'm probably going to have to do an 8.
I was gonna give it an 8.
Yeah.
I might give it. I'm gonna do an 8.5.
8.5.
I'm like I'm on the middle line. Sorry, I got really close to the mic. All right, let me.
It's going to sound like, whoa.
You have to like lower that. So.
Telling it up. What is the score going
Yes,
to be?
hold on, be patient.
Holding on, being patient, trying my best to see. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
56.5.
We are above the Enfield and Selbyville. And they were tied for second.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh, crazy.
Crazy. All right. So, let's get into our list. We have not topped Beast of Busco. We almost did, but we did not.
Yeah, we almost did. But
So-
but the ending was kind of just like cuz I mean, there was a lot of descriptiveness in the proof, but it was just 2 stories.
Yeah.
I wish there was more.
So, number 1, Beast of Busco with 58 still. Second place, we now have the Pascagoula River Aliens with 56.5. Next tied is the Selbyville Swamp Monster and Enfield Horror with 55. After that, we got the Skunk Ape with 52, the Charlie with 51.5, Hopkinsville Goblins with 49, Van Meter Monster with 44, the LT with 41, Fresno Night Crawlers with 40, Maggia Monster with 39, Dover Demon 38, and then what was the other one? Sorry. Peppy had 32. Then we got the Melonheads with 27, Tizaruk with 26.5, Sinkhole Sam with 25, Snallygaster with 23, Slide Rock Vulture with 20, Rougarou 17, Cherryfield Goatman 16, Dogman 58, Falcon Monster 13, Alabama White Thing 8.5, and last place is the Menahune with 8. Jeez, we have gone over a lot of cryptids. We've been doing this for 5 months?
I don't know.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's cryptid, which it's like a borderline of cryptid and alien.
And robot.
And robot. My bad.
Beep, But before we go, and before I say bye-bye, I just wanted to say, as in the last episode, I'm probably going to keep repeating this every episode. But August 7th, Sea Serpent Day. Just remember, guys, put that on your calendars or your phone calendars, whatever calendar you have. Mark it on the day or set yourself a note. You got to celebrate that day. Well,
August 7th.
Well,
hope you guys
Mars
enjoy.
is just a robot now. Guess I'll have to deal with that.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.